X is Diamond Sword. We are in the 30-second countdown.
Thanks.
Good luck to both teams. And we are getting ready to go. We are underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ex Nihilo versus Abusive Alliance on Rain Dance for number 13 on the OGL as we start off. And oddly enough, people are scrambling for their bases, scrambling for their inventories, and looking for Heavy O to come out. And again, recapping the teams, just to remind myself, Abusive Alliance, Blood Eagle, with Ex Nihilo being Diamond Sword. And I'm going to try and do things a little bit differently. I'm going to try and run through and give you an idea of what all the individual players are doing at the same time as we go through, especially in the very opening, as we have the Heavy O pouring in on both sides. Strong. Let me give you some feedback on my volumes, too. Actually, I think my game sounds might be a little loud, so let me turn those down one notch and then get back in here. And let's get a quick look inside each base and see where things are at. Looking at the Blood Eagle side, everything is in fine, healthy state of repair. Blood Eagle, of course, being Abusive Alliance, and the Diamond Sword, a little bit more busted up, but still pretty healthy. Still pretty healthy overall. So, round one, Heavy versus Heavy. A draw, but a slight advantage to Blood Eagle, which is Abusive Alliance. Captain Pyro for Ex Nihilo with a very quick grab of the flag. Still has it, is still alive. As I try and get him on the big screen here. I should probably switch these computers around. Got him. His health is very, very low, but he is on his side of the map just coming in. Coming in to cap it now. Some chain gun fire behind him. Oh, it dies right on the flag stand as he was landing to cap. Grabbed by the Heavy on flag and finished off by Suicide Taxi. Suicide Taxi with the 1-foot cap to put Ex Nihilo ahead 1-0 early on Rain Dance. 23 minutes to go. Their flag secure. Abusive Alliance not really focusing on the flag at all at this stage. Still looking at that base and getting that insecure, or trying to bust up the Ex Nihilo base. Haven't given so much as a glance towards that flag stand yet. And I am going to change my perspective a little bit. I am going to switch my views and get this one on my player for player.
You idiot!
So, the map is Rain Dance. We're just underway, 22 minutes, as some people are complaining, mentioning lag a little bit. Ex Nihilo up 1-0 at the moment, getting that cap early. Captain Pyro coming in and getting that one. Having a look at the bases. Both of them up and running, fully functional. Fully functional. We'll try and fly back and forth, and we'll tell you a little bit about what all the players are doing. Looking at Zoidberg for Abusive Alliance doing a little light D as he just got a mortar right at the feet. That's got to hurt. Filter doing Heavy on flag for Abusive Alliance. Ragnarok is running around inside his base trying to quell the heavies that are slipped past. Looking over at Starscream for Ex Nihilo now. He's going inside his base and got inside his base to meet a nice mortar from Abusive Alliance's Noto, who had gained access to the Diamond Sword side. Looking at Nemesis doing a little light flag D for Ex Nihilo. Deadly Rabbit for X on his way out. Guarding the doorway. Okay, the Ex Nihilo base is a little bit busted up. They got trying to block the doorway as best they can. The boys are scrambling around trying to get the base back up and in repair. Running around shooting those little red ray guns trying to fix the busted stuff up. Was just looking at, I believe it was Crazy Craig, who's doing a Heavy O run, and in mid-run he decided to stop in mid-ski and say that this server sucks. And looking around now as Crazy Craig comes in and flipping back and forth between the players. Let's give a sweep in here. Quick grab and drop by Captain Pyro with another grab of the Abusive Alliance flag, but he got mind dissed by Zoidberg very, very quickly.
Move out of the way!
The X-Flag is safe and secure. Suicide Taxi is babysitting it with it severely or securely, placed up his. He's got that flag enema going, is what he has. So Taxi has got that flag taken care of. The X-Flag is fine. The Abusive Alliance flag, which was just dropped by Captain Pyro after a very nice mine disc by Zoidberg, is slightly off its perch. It's coming back home in a couple minutes, though. It's not very far away. AA is winning the battle of the bases, but and they still haven't tried a flag grab now. Here's another grab, very nice grab by Nihilist, as he did a very nice double grenade to get the heavy on flag off and is away with it. He's got a couple chasers. Oh, falls. He was getting chained as he was skiing. His health was pretty good, and then just as he hit right after a couple chain gun bullets hit him and took him down and died. So it was dropped out in the field, and Zoidberg, who was hot on his heels with the chain gun, returned it in quick order. So score still currently 1-0. Ex Nihilo over Abusive Alliance at the moment. Just under 19 minutes to go. This is our first map. And we have Ex Nihilo versus Abusive Alliance for number 13 on the OGL. X is the Diamond Sword side on this one. Abusive Alliance is Blood Eagle. The map is Rain Dance. Abusive Alliance haven't succeeded in a grab yet, and that's a bit of a testament to Taxi doing heavy on flag duties. And they're now focusing right on clearing them off of there. Sending a heavy dedicated to just getting Taxi off. They sent a flagger in to try and grab it. Now he gets it. And got killed right away. It was Ragnarok. He was outnumbered. And while he was doing that, Captain Pyro has grabbed the Abusive Alliance flag. As I try and get Captain Pyro here. On his last sliver of health as he goes past his rocket turret, coming into Cap. They're waiting to return it for him to get back. He's on the flag stand now, comes back, and he's going to cap it. So that puts them up 2-0, both caps by Captain Pyro. Abusive Alliance has only managed one flag touch at this point. So again, got to give credit to where it's due, and give credit to Suicide Taxi doing heavy on flag duties for Ex Nihilo. 17.5 minutes to go on Rain Dance. This is our first map. Although, now, what Abusive Alliance had done was focused almost exclusively on the base for the first few minutes of this, focusing on getting it down. And now that it looks like they've accomplished that a little bit, and they've been winning that battle of the bases. But X is able to. They're taking the shots, but then working on getting their base back up, and they're still able to send some heavy O out. The heavy O for X isn't their main focus, as it does seem to be for Blood Eagle. But Abusive Alliance is focused now on really sending heavies. They're sending heavies directly at the flag stand to just try and clear it off, as that's what happens. Oh, the Stuff had a nice grab, and just as he was scooting away, got hit with a very nice mid-air by Nemesis for the X side, just as he was trying to ski down the ramp that the heavies use on the start of their heavy O runs right off the top of the base. Was just scooting down there, just about to hit it, and Nemesis for Ex Nihilo blew away the Stuff with a mid-air. Very nice mid-air. Grab and a drop. Captain Pyro grabbed and dropped the Blood Eagle flag as it was returned by Filter. He got nailed by Legacy, and Nihilist grabs it on his heels as it came back. As we try and get Nihilist on the big screen. His health is deep in the red. Where is he? He's got an awful lot of chasers. Now he gets killed. He gets killed by Legacy, and the flag comes back. He was severely outnumbered. As the Stuff comes in and grabs the Ex Nihilo flag. His health is also in the red. He's about the midpoint now. He's got one chaser with some chain gun fire on him. Two chasers now. Pick it up, but he's got a healthy lead as he passes another chaser. This should look, he's got a nice high-flying run. Some last chain gun bullets. Oh, nail him as he goes into his flag stand, dropping it at the bottom of his flag stand. He's backed up by Sergey, who picks it up at the bottom, as that bought them enough time for Captain Pyro to come in for X and grab the flag and get away. So each team with the other's flags. Now Captain Pyro gets killed. He gets killed by Zoidberg. So their flag out in the field. Now Abusive Alliance returns it, and Sergei caps it to make the score 2-1. Very close to a game-saving play, or a cap-saving play there. And that was a Nihilist, I believe, that gunned down the stuff just as he was about ready to come in and cap. So 2-1, we got a close game as Ragnarok now grabs it, catches everybody off guard, gets away nice and clean, is still alive. Played dodgeball with the mortars, full health, absolutely full health. The AA flag isn't on its, oh yes it is, it's right back on its perch now. He went out of bounds. Ragnarok had perfectly full health. Had got too much momentum, swung out real wide around the far west side of the Diamond Sword base, and his momentum carried him out of bounds. That's gotta hurt. Not gonna be happy about that one. Score is 2-1. Ex Nihilo over Abusive Alliance on Rain Dance, our first map. 14 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Let's give a quick peek inside the bases and see what is going on inside there. Blood Eagle side is in very good health. Everything's up, everything's working. Inventories are inventorying, turrets are turreting. And let's give a look inside Diamond Sword. Oh, that's Blood Eagle again. Diamond Sword is a little bit more, as has been the case throughout this. Abusive Alliance doing a very good job defending their base and keeping it unscathed. The Ex Nihilo base has taken a few more lumps, but now as a heavy comes scooting in, 2 heavies come scooting in. This should finish it off as I fly through a wall. No, both heavies didn't get much further than the stoop, so the inventory's busted up on the Ex Nihilo side, but the generators are still up and powered. No one's really in there trying to fix them up, though. Now they come in and start paying a little bit more attention to it. So, Abusive Alliance on Blood Eagle is taking better care of their base, but it's not really hurting Abusive Alliance or Ex Nihilo at this point, as they lead 2-1 with 13 minutes to go. I'm watching the stuff right now. He's got the Ex Nihilo flag and his last sliver of health, and now he gets killed. He gets gunned down by Nemesis. But he's backed up by Ragnarok out of the field before Nemesis was given a chance to return that. And he's got full health again. He's not going out of bounds this time. He's just passing his rocket turret now. Bounces off the rock. Full health. No one's around him. He's going to cap this tied up. And he does. 2-2. 2-2. Abusive Alliance and Ex Nihilo for number 13 on OGL. As I flip back and forth here, there is 12 minutes to go. Both flags currently at home. This is Rain Dance, our first map, 2-2, the score. So Abusive Alliance making a very definite effort to bust up the Ex Nihilo base, and for the most part they've been successful. Whomever it is that's doing the turreting on the Ex Nihilo side is doing the turreting and repairs is doing a very good job, because they're getting a little worked. Now I think what you're seeing is Abusive Alliance is wearing X down a little bit. For example, Suicide Taxi's heavy on flag is now doing a light on flag, as they got to scramble a little bit, and that's allowed Abusive Alliance to get to work their way back in and bring the score to 2-2. Ex Nihilo took the early lead. The stuff with another grab for Abusive Alliance. They demonstrate very... Now, he's on his last couple slivers of health. Now he gets killed. He gets killed by Insane. But he's backed up by Ragnarok again. Nihilist, though, for Ex Nihilo has grabbed the flag. Now he gets killed. He gets killed by Legacy. Legacy hits him with a nice disc. Ragnarok is still alive as the Abusive Alliance flag comes home. Have a look at Ragnarok. He's coming in very full health. Very full health? Perfectly full health. He's just outside his base, doing the last swoop up to cap as some chain gunfire comes at him. But it's grabbed out from underneath his feet by Captain Pyro, and he gets killed, and the flag gets dropped. But Legacy backs him up, picks it up, and is coming in to cap it. Captain Pyro didn't get very far, but he did prevent the initial cap. Legacy gets dished off the flag stand, is trying to come up to cap it. Now he does. Puts them ahead 3-2 with 10.5 minutes to go, and doing a little chain capping action as Irish Knight grabs the flag for Abusive Alliance, and he is away. So the effects on the base of the Ex Nihilo side are definitely taken a toll now, as it's been as they started off to an early lead, but it's been all AA since then. And looking at Irish Knight now, he should cap this. No, Nihilist comes in, grab the flag to save a cap. Irish Knight's in very good health, and he's hovering around. Let's have a look where... Oh, Nihilist now just got killed, as I mentioned that. He got killed by Zoidberg. And the flag comes home, and Irish Knight comes in to cap it, putting them up 4-2. Things a little hectic on the ex-Nihilo side at the moment, as Abusive Alliance seems to have... They stuck to their plan. Their focus was get that base down at all costs. Forget about the score. Forget about anything like that. Ragnarok had the flag, but didn't get past the ex-Nihilo rocket turret. So Abusive Alliance stuck with their plan. Showed very, very good patience. Just, look, this is our strategy. We believe in it. Let's do it. It'll all work out. And since they've been able to keep sort of pounding on ex-Nihilo, they've been successful in not only coming back from a deficit, but taking the lead. 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the match. Ex-Nihilo's base is in much better shape now, as there was a very quick grab by Nihilist for X, but he gets nailed by a mine disc from Zoidberg, doing that late D route, working it right on the flag stand. And again, the sides, Abusive Alliance, Blood Eagle, and ex-Nihilo is Diamond Sword. And this is Rain Dance. It's our very first map. So let's give a look there. Ragnarok again with a grab of the Abusive Alliance flag. Or, I'm sorry, for Abusive Alliance. Played dodgeball with a mortar. It kind of got the best of him, though. Took him down to about half health, but he uses his health back. Is up to about mid-health. Taking a very wide route again. Gets sniped once. The last sliver health. Another snipe missed him. The fall just about kills him. This is a struggle, and it's taken a little while. And that allows Nihilist to come in there. I think he's going to die on this fall. Does. Ragnarok hits the ground and dies. Flag in behind their base. He's backed up by Legacy, though. It's pretty secure. Nihilist for ex-Nihilo has the flag. So each team with the other's flag at the moment. Legacy holding on to the ex-Nihilo flag for Abusive Alliance. Nihilist holding on to the AA flag for X. And Nihilist is in perfect health. He's fine. So each team's with the others as Legacy hands the flag off to the Stuff on the Abusive Alliance side. Score is 4-2. Abusive Alliance leading ex-Nihilo. Or Nihilio. I don't know. That's one of the names I always see around. And 7.5 minutes to go on Rain Dance. Both teams' bases are in... actually, power's down currently on the Abusive Alliance side, but they're working a way to get it back up. Each team with the other's flag. Neither one going into... neither one's turtling. I could say that safely. Now, before, where ex-Nihilo was taking the brunt of the heavy O attack from Abusive Alliance, now that seems to be reversed a little bit, as Abusive Alliance is scrambling with their base now. And repairs and whatnot. Pretty much everything's amply busted up. Oh, nice body block there to keep the ex-Nihilo heavy going in, but he changes the heavy O for X, changes his mind after that body block. As two of them come in now, they're focused on getting that flag back. And they saw the flag carrier was outside, so they gave much less attention to going inside. Now, while they're there, they figure they're going to go in. A lot of ex-Nihilo heavy O outside, and it worked to a certain degree, as Insane for X nuked the Stuff with a green swirly of death, but he's backed up by Noto. Now, Noto gets killed by Captain Pyro, but he's backed up by Ragnarok. So Abusive Alliance running around a little bit on their side. Flag is outside, and X grabbed onto that, figuring that outside was a safer way to be. Now Ragnarok dropped it and handed it off to Legacy, because there's just like it's like a big scrum going on here. Just lights buzzing around all over the place. Taxi is holding on to the Abusive Alliance flag for ex-Nihilo. And in this sort of little mini standoff, got to give the nod and got to give the momentum to X. They reacted very, very quickly, and it's been a lot more chaotic on this side, with ex-Nihilo coming very, very close to getting that flag back a couple of times, and it's going through a couple of different handoffs here. Whereas on the X side, It's been a lot more secure. Let's just give a look over on their base and see where things are at here. Wow, software mode's just way too slow to fly around in. Now, Legacy is currently holding on to the Ex-Nihilo flag for Abusive Alliance, as Taxi still holding on to the AA flag for X. Time, 5 minutes to go. And this is a tough call. Abusive Alliance is up 4-2. There's not enough time left, and X has got it. They're real secure with the flag. I don't think it's going anywhere without. AA is going to have to really, if they want it back, they're going to really have to work for it back. And their base is in a little bit of disrepair. Now they got some Heavy-O coming in now. Let's see how these boys fare. One Heavy-O, smacks his head on the roof as he's trying to come in. So he drops back a little bit, tosses some mortars, but the Heavy and Doorway doing a very good job ducking out of harm's way as the Abusive Alliance Heavy gets killed. Each team still with the other's flag. 4 minutes to go. Much more scrambly on the Abusive Alliance side, but it doesn't really matter that much. They've got a 2-cap lead, and this is my point. With 4 minutes to go now, where Ex-Nihilo has got to focus on winning this standoff and winning it quickly. They win the standoff, that brings the score to 4-3 with enough time to cap once. And they can't, at this point, I don't think there will be enough time. If they give the flag up and give up a flag to AA, that puts AA up 5-2 with under 4 minutes to go. Then they got to come up with 3. Then Ex-Nihilo would have to come up with 3 caps to tie it. I don't think that's a strategy call. So X has got to throw everything they can into getting this flag back. And at this point right now, you've got to look at it as, if we don't get the flag back, we're going to lose the map. So in all honesty, I'd send 9-0. I would keep one guy back with a flag, maybe one person to back him up, and everybody else I would send offense. Because you've got nothing to lose. Right now, you've got to treat the map as being lost, unless you can get that flag back. That's your only chance to do it. So with that in mind, let's give a look at the AA side and see what's coming their way from X. Heavy-O pouring into the base, taking it down. And basically, if you can keep that base down, then AA will have no chance of really countering that attack. They're just going to have to sit back and take it. Just hopefully they can outlast Ex-Nihilo. Mortars coming in now. This could be a very good chance for AA to get that flag back. I'm going to try and have a look. Filter here is currently holding on to the flag onto the Ex-Nihilo flag for Abusive Alliance, so I'll have him on the view there. As Taxi hands off the flag to... Abusive Alliance might be returning this. That would be a surprise. Both flags are dropped and grabbed, respectively. So, Irish Knight holding onto the Ex-Nihilo flag for Abusive Alliance, and Taxi is back with it for Ex-Nihilo as Irish Knight hands the flag off to Noto. At this point, there is just under 2 minutes to go. Abusive Alliance with a 4-2 lead. As Noto gets killed, he gets killed by... Who did he get killed by? Someone. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't Noto that got killed. It was the X flag. I'm getting a little. This is when I mentioned I get flustered looking at two computers. X gets the AA flag back and they cap it. Autobahn returned the flag, and Ex-Nihilo doing what they got to do. They get that cap, and Captain Pyro grabs it. A minute to go. He's got enough time to cap this if he can stay alive. But he gets killed. He gets killed by Beowulf, and the flag gets returned. But a heavy grab by Starscream. And now Starscream gets killed. He gets killed by Noto. So Abusive Alliance holding on as much as they can. 50 seconds to go. Great effort by X to try and fight it back. That worked the exact way they wanted it to. They just kept pounding and pounding and pounding on Abusive Alliance. Good grab by Autobahn for X. And he's got it. He's got a chance at capping this. He's in the red, but he's on his side of the map. Irish Knight grabs and drops the X flag. It comes back. Audubon's coming up to cap with 20 seconds left. He's going to cap this to tie it up. Does. 4-4. 20 seconds left. As Nihilus grabs the flag for Ex Nihilo. Ex Nihilo fighting back in very impressive fashion. Nihilus still has the flag. I don't know if he's got enough time to cap this. To put them ahead. He's got a shot at it, though. 3, 2, 1. He's on the last hill before his base. He's not going to have time. He's going to run out. He had time. Oh, my goodness. He was actually in position to cap that. He was flying like hell. Just about had the cap. His feet just passed over the top of the flag. Otherwise, he would have got the go-ahead cap with under a second left. But he had just missed it, fell in behind it. He had lost his momentum because he had actually run into the wall of the flag stand and fell in behind his team's flag. He was in position, but the two flags just didn't touch for the cap. Unlucky for X. I don't know if you can say that that's unlucky, but it's they fought back in very impressive fashion. That match, you can divide that up into two sides. First half, X started off very, very well with gaining the momentum and getting the lead. Then the Abusive Alliance heavy offense took over, and they got 4 caps in a row to go up 4-2. Then in a mini standoff, X realized with under 5 minutes to go that they would have to go all or nothing to get that flag back, and that's exactly what they did. They were able to get the flag back, got the third cap with a minute and a half to go, and the tying cap with 20 seconds, and just about got the go-ahead cap with under a second to go, which would have put them ahead 5-4. So an impressive match all the way around.
I don't know.
AA did very well to stick to their plan. The only thing that happened, I guess they were focused on trying to hold that lead and fighting off the Ex Nihilo heavy O assault. And what happened is after X was able to get that flag back and get the third cap, then they had the momentum because now AA had to change altogether. In hindsight, what do you do with that? You realize, okay, well, one cap isn't going to be that big a deal. We still have a 4-3 lead. Let's focus on, I think what they did is they over-pursued. In hindsight, it's 2020. I mean, you know exactly now, trying to make these decisions in the heat of the battle is entirely different.